Who was the big winner last night?
I think the fans, and especially fantasy football fans and the fans that love to see a lot of scoring, they were the winners. I think the NFL won with that game, and they got an exciting game. They got some young superstars that showed up and played well. The game really had everything, and from the get-go, it was back and forth and up and down. So I think a lot of winners when it comes to the league and the fans.
It's a copycat league. We saw that when you guys gave us the greatest show on turf. Can you copy that? Like teams have tried to copy Golden State. It's not that easy, but the offenses we have with the Saints and the Chiefs and the Rams are putting up record-setting numbers. Is this going to be something that everybody's going to try to do?
Well, I think everybody's going to try to do it. The differences with some of those teams is the way their quarterbacks are playing first and foremost. You have quarterbacks that can sling the ball down the field and be accurate and make those big-time throws. That's what's different about those teams. I mean, you watch those two teams last night. I mean, they don't just throw these, short dink and dunk throws. They will attack you down the field, and they both got playmakers all over the place. So, it sounds like, hey, well, let's just copy that and let's do that. But you have to have the right personnel as well, and both of those teams have, talent across the board. They have speed, and they've got quarterbacks that are accurate down the field, and I think that's where it all starts if you're going to play that brand of football.
Was there one rule change that brought about this influx of offense?
I don't know if there's just one. I think there's a couple things. I mean, first and foremost, when you're getting a flag called on all of those, bump and, hand fighting, and they call it on the defense almost every time. I mean, that first and foremost makes it difficult on any throw down the field. Offenses are going to take more shots because they're going to get more penalties. I think the defenseless receiver rule, we saw that last night on a quick slant. I mean, I thought it was a beautiful defensive play, knocking the ball away from, I think it was Woods in that situation. But, defenders are sitting there going, I don't even know how to play when a ball's thrown across the middle. I mean, a quarterback leads a receiver across the middle, and what you've always been taught to do is separate ball from man. And now if you do that, or if they don't catch the football, they're going to call defenseless receivers. I think there's all kinds of rules like that really make a defense second guess. And so when you got those penalties and you got defense second guessing, I mean, you saw it last night. I mean, it seemed to be guys wide open on nearly every single play. But I think there's a number of rule changes we could go into, being able to block at the line of scrimmage when teams are in man-to-man. So you set picks now, and receivers are blocking guys. They don't even have to pretend like they're running a route anymore. So I think there's a lot of rules that play to the favor of the offenses being able to do what they do.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.